Okay, so there's a trailer to the Black Widow movie, which at this point, I don't even know what's Disney Plus or theatrically released anymore. It's all just crazy. But I guess this is a theatrically released Black Widow movie, so we finally have a Black Widow movie, which means only one thing. I'm probably gonna gripe in this video a little more than I should about why this movie didn't come out a few years ago. You know, when people were really asking for it. Before she was, spoilers for Avengers Endgame, dead. Regardless, we have a trailer for the Black Widow movie, and it looks about as cool as I figured it would look after Captain America Winter Soldier came out. There I go, it already starts. So I guess this takes place after Captain America Civil War, but before Avengers Infinity War. Between the wars, there is the Widow. And it looks like a thriller spy espionage movie in which she has a sister?
It's good to see you too, sis.
I didn't know she had a sister. I just didn't know that about her. And since I always got the feeling Clint Barton was pretty much the most important person in her life, could be one of two things. One, she's not that close to her sister. It happens. Two, her sister's not living through this. Sorry, sis, gonna die today. We get a glimpse of Taskmaster, which is paintball mask. I don't know about that. I also imagine this is Taskmaster, pre-Taskmaster. What I know about Taskmaster is he pretty much has perfect muscle memory. He's pretty much like that girl in Hero Season 2. You remember Hero Season 2? No? Bless you. But in Hero Season 2, there was that girl that could see something and she would have the muscle memory now for it. Pretty much what I know about Taskmaster. He learns other heroes' abilities. Pretty sweet. You can do some really cool stuff with him. Now I imagine by the end of this movie, he'll have the skull mask and the cape and he'll look more like Taskmaster. This is like Crossbones before he was Crossbones and he was just Frank Grillo and he was still rad. It's Frank Grillo, come on. So as you get your sleek action spy thriller with Black Widow, also you get some pretty ridiculous shit. I mean, that is ridiculous. Probably gonna be pretty sweet to watch. I was thinking about this about Marvel. That's not even the most ridiculous thing I can think of. I'm not even thinking about Ant-Man who can grow to the size of a building or shrink down to the quantum level. No, I'm not even talking about that. There was also that really angry member Barry. You remember, I remember, where he snapped his finger and he wiped out half of all life in the universe. Yeah, by comparison, that's not too nuts. That's actually a pretty sweet zone Marvel's in, the suspension of disbelief. It's just, they've done so much, they can pretty much do anything. With great power comes great responsibility, so be responsible. Don't go too crazy. Can't have God just appear and start dick whipping everybody. I mean, I'd be like, that's a little crazy. And David Harbour as Red Guardian. Only know about him because, admittedly, I have his hero click. I was into that game for a bit, then I got him, I was like, oh wow, it's like a Russian Captain America. That's pretty much what he is, and I love it when comic books bring in the Cold War escalation, because that was just a very real thing. Still is, like escalation among countries, still real. So if we had Captain America, the Russians would definitely have an equivalent to Captain America. And he is, yeah, that is as David Harbour as I've seen. And that speech is in Captain America, the First Avenger. You remember it?
Good becomes great. Bad becomes worse. And David Harbour becomes much more David Harbour.
And that is much more David Harbour. It's like David Harbour stepped in the TGRI mutagen ooze canister and became some super David Harbour. But I gotta say, it's about time for a Black Widow movie. I'm just saying. Ever since Captain America Winter Soldier, a lot of fans, myself included, were like, oh no, she's awesome. Let's bring that solo movie on. And it's like, they were just like, we need a movie with a strong female character. But I just can't think of what we have. Black Widow. It's not coming to my mind. Black Widow! If only we had one. There's one character named Captain Marvel? Hey, that's a good idea. And it's weird, this didn't happen earlier. Black Widow earned her spot years ago. I'm glad she's finally getting the solo treatment she deserves. Probably would have been better to have this released while in the MCU she was still, you know, spoilers for Avengers Endgame, alive. All in all, looks pretty fun. All right, so the Black Widow trailer, have you seen it? What did you think about it? Whatever you thought, comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.